It's been that long since I stepped foot in it. My son and I got COVID while my husband somehow managed to avoid it. So we isolated on the top floor. The kitchen is so much worse than I could have imagined. I don't even want to look in the sink. A huge part of me knows how bad it's going to be because the entire kitchen smells like vinegar. That means there's rotting food hidden somewhere. I don't want to know what these sticky substances are because the second that I do, I just want to quit. I throw away this cup because there is no saving it, and a huge part of me wants to feel shame over how the kitchen looks. The entire bottom of the sink is filled with old food. Every time that I think I've seen the worst of it, I'm proven wrong. This is a smoothie that I made before I got COVID. I can't believe how disgusting things are, and I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of the smell. But I refuse to tear myself down over the state of this kitchen. Most days I was too exhausted to get out of bed. And when I could force myself off of it, it was to take care of my sick little one. When some of my symptoms started to get better, I was working every day. I also did the laundry and cleaned the entire top floor. Acknowledging what I was able to do doesn't mean that I'm proud of how my kitchen looks. The smell alone told me how bad it was before I even saw it. But at the same time, I can also recognize I did the best that I could this week.
Hey folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. What you saw here was married single moms worrying new marriage trend emerges. Okay, so there's more to the video about her recovering from COVID. So a wife whose husband left a filthy kitchen for her to clean after being too sick to do housework for a week has highlighted how modern marriages aren't working. Hannah, who poses under the handle Healing Saddle, have been isolating on the upper level of her home with her son after they both contracted COVID. Meanwhile, her husband, who somehow escaped the virus, lived downstairs as the pair got better. So far, so good. But the trouble emerged once Hannah recovered and she was able to go back downstairs, where she discovered the kitchen was a complete mess. After not stepping foot inside the room for 7 days because she was too exhausted to move, she explained it was so much worse than she ever could have imagined. I don't want to even look in the sink because I know how bad it's going to be, she states in the clip, which has been viewed over 4.5 million times. The entire kitchen smells like vinegar, which means there's rotten food hiding somewhere. Anna, who's documented her struggle maintaining a family home with mental health issues on TikTok, proceeds to document the intense cleaning process, even noting the shame she feels for having such a disgusting kitchen. Despite the understandably frustrating situation, the American woman doesn't have a bad word to say about her husband, a detail which quickly propelled the video to viral status. Okay, thousands of commenters were quick to slam the husband for seemingly trashing the kitchen and expecting his wife to take care of it once she got better. Some even claim it is an example of being a married single mum, a remark that garnered almost 160,000 likes. For those who haven't heard of the relatively new phrase, it described married women who do everything for their children and the home as if they were single and didn't have a partner to help. Okay, so, oh boy, yeah, I guess people are quick to judge on the husband for his laziness of cleaning the kitchen. So, alright, despite recently growing popularity, the phenomenon isn't new and refers to the unequal division of tasks in heterosexual relationship. Melbourne psychologist Carly Dobber explained. It's similar to the discussion around the mental load, of which see things like the planning and scheduling in relationship falling to the woman, as well as chores around the house such as washing, cooking, cleaning, and meal planning, she told news.com.au. There's an explanation that will get done because it is seen as women's work. However, many women have seen what unequal partnering has done for other women in their lives, such as their mothers and grandmothers, and how this is either negatively contribute to their health, well-being, and unhappiness. This is why we're seeing it talked about more than ever, and the birth of new names which called out these tiresome stereotypes. Okay. The comments section on Hannah's video supports this, with many women stating the clip has reminded them why they are better off single. Okay. You are sick with COVID? Why didn't your husband do the dishes and keep the kitchen clean up? No excuse, one stated. You deserve so much more in your teammate, another shared. As one said, I'm a stay-at-home mum and I take on the duty of household responsibility, but my husband would step up and help in situations like this. Others argued Hannah should divorce her husband, stating there wasn't a single valid reason why he couldn't tidy the kitchen while she was sick. Husband somehow avoided cleaning the kitchen too, one said. I'm confused. What did your husband do the whole time? Another asked. My husband would be looking for a new home, someone else mused, as another apologized for what Hannah had to endure. That actually insane. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, there's a bit of an intense conversation going on. I mean, all opinions. So Miss Dobble, who works at Melbourne's Enriching Live Psychology Clinic, said more and more couples are evaluating division of household chores in response to a huge uptick in conversation as women understand each other in the household contributes to the mess or to the life. Therefore, they should be able to take responsibility and participate in the upkeep of their home or their life together. More women have entered the workplace and also trying to navigate and juggle parenting and running a household and finding time for their health and well-being, which is incredibly difficult juggling act, she said. Okay, therefore, women are noticing more if they are not getting help or are advocating for this to change. The current status quo is not working. While divorce might be the answer for some, she recommends weekly State of the Union discussion to help partner alleviate building tensions. Talk openly about what's going well in the relationship, what big things are coming up in their week, if the vision of chores is working for them, what support they might need for this upcoming week, and ways they can support the person to have a time for themselves, Miss Dobber said. This promotes open, transparent discussion and it also prevents resentment from building up when things do not go unaddressed. In reality, the division of labor in the household would not always be 50-50 at all times. That's kind of impossible when life can be quite dramatic. What are we looking for, though? This is a genuine attempt to ensure that this is somewhat equal and both parties are supported. So anyway, news.com.au has contacted Hannah for further comment. So anyway, folks, what do you reckon about this poor woman who has to endure the cleaning up the kitchen while the husband did absolutely nothing? Let your thoughts know in the comment section. Anyway, have a good day.